We'll call the special meeting for Wednesday, April 5th, 2023 to order at 7:13 p.m. Melissa, roll call, please.
Oh, boy. Director Bankus?
Director Bankus?
Here.
Director Daniels?
Present.
Director Jorgensen?
Here.
Director Loma?
Here.
Director Malpacum?
Here.
Director Nelson?
Here.
Director Ott?
She stepped out.
Yeah, Director Art just stepped out. She will be joining us. So we have 6 board members in person in attendance here and 1 board member joining us virtually. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Director Nelson, can you please make the motion to adopt the agenda?
I move that the Board of Education adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Melissa, roll call, please.
Director Bankus?
Aye.
Director Daniels?
Aye.
Director Jorgensen?
Aye.
Director Loma?
Aye.
Director Malpacum?
Aye.
Director Nelson?
Aye.
Director Ott?
Aye.
The ayes have it. The agenda has been adopted. We do have executive session. Director Art, can you please make the motion to enter into executive session?
Yes, I move that the Board of Education convene an executive session to discuss negotiations per CRS 24-64024E, particular matters, interest-based bargaining, IBB, and meet and confer.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please. Roll call, please.
Director Bankus?
Aye.
Director Daniels?
Aye.
Director Jorgensen?
Aye.
Director Loma?
Aye.
Director Malpacum?
Aye.
Director Nelson?
Aye.
Director Ott?
Aye.
Ayes have it. We will enter into executive session and return back here to adjourn after executive session. Thank you. Okay, we have returned from executive session and there is no need to modify the agenda after executive sessions. Since I don't want to send an email, I want to share a couple of things with the board on it. Policy BEAA says board member can attend a maximum of 5 board meetings, either work sessions or a regular board meeting remotely. And if it is anything more than 5, the board has to approve it. So Sandra has already missed 4, I think, or something like that. So I am going to bring that as a motion next week to make sure that the board approves it formally for her to attend board meetings virtually till she is recovered enough to come back to the board meeting. Just want to run that by you. Secondly, I want to say that Sandra has got 3 more schools that she hasn't visited. That's Grant, Madison, and North. And I don't expect her to finish visiting those schools by the end of the year. Just a reminder for the rest of the board too, you've got your school assignments, so make sure that you visit those in the next couple of months that you have, if you haven't visited those schools that you were assigned. And if anybody is interested in taking on one of those schools that I mentioned, Grant, Madison, North Middle School, let me know so we can cover for Sandra. Lastly, I want to remind the board that there is a town hall meeting on next Thursday after the 12th, 13th at Mitchell High School. And then the last thing that was brought up about the superintendent evaluation last week from Director Art, we are going to use the same rubric as we did past. I talked with Superintendent Gall. He is good with using the same rubric that we have used. In addition to that, we are going to do the 360 evaluation. What the format of that evaluation is going to be, I am going to connect with Dr. Kolaki and figure out if it is. And I think Director Loma, you had suggested that there is an outside group. What was that group that you suggested?
The Center for Creative Leadership.
Center for Creative Leadership. Okay, if it is necessary, I will try to reach out to them and figure out what that 360, if it is performed on the outside, looks like. With that, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I move that the Board of Education adjourn.
Second.
Moved.
Aye.
You have to be acknowledged and called. Moved and seconded. Roll call, please, Melissa.
Director Bankus?
Aye.
Director Daniels?
Aye.
Director Jorgensen?
Aye.
Director Loma?
Aye.
Director Malpacum?
Aye.
Director Nelson?
Aye.
Director Ott?
Aye.
The ayes have it. The meeting is officially adjourned at 9:32 p.m.